Welcome to Keeping It Real with your hosts, Merryl Koven and Veronica Brandon Miller. Hi, I'm Veronica.
And I'm Merryl.
And this is Keeping It Real
In real estate.
So today I want to talk about HOAs. Last time you talked about deed restricted. And when we say deed restricted, it could be anything from, I'm sorry, you cannot have that specific tree in your front yard. Literally, this is what HOAs can do. And I'm going to tell you a horror story. So we moved into this new neighborhood, and again, this is prior to me getting my real estate license. We moved into the neighborhood, and shame on me, I didn't read the HOA book. So I had no idea. It's a home, and that was the first HOA I moved into. So
even though your agent gave you the HOA thing and you signed it,
they probably
that's
did.
The law for you to sign it.
I know.
You signed
it
it without
horrible.
reading it.
Oh, the next thing is going to talk about, some other things that I waived, which I'll never do again. But, learn from my mistakes. So we went, and the very first letter we got from the HOA, my husband just bought a nice dual cab pickup truck. And in the bylaws, it said no open bed trucks. So my husband bought a bed for the truck. I guess it's a cover.
Uh-huh.
And then they send us a letter saying, no, moving forward, we took out all trucks. So I think what they were saying, if you have a truck with your business name, it was a no-no. But then they decided, while we're there, no trucks at all. And because of the dual cab, even though we had a 3-car garage, you couldn't get it in because it was extended. And I remember my husband's like, well, why don't we just shorten the bedroom? And I'm like, no, not for
Do you
a
want to know the reason why they don't want that?
Why?
Because the dual cab, it's a longer bed, and it comes into the sidewalk. Usually,
not in ours. No, we had a nice long driveway.
Sometimes they're a little bit. They're extended cabs, and they come further than the length of the driveway.
Right, and then people walking can't get there. No, this was fine. Totally
I
fine.
wonder what the reason was.
I'm not going to talk about the neighborhood, but so fine. My husband, it was 6 months old. We had to get rid of the truck. It was that frustrating. But then we got a letter saying,
you can move to Philippi Creek where you can have the truck and you can park it on your front lawn.
You're so funny. So the second one, this is going to drive you crazy. So it said, we understand you have 3 animals. There is a 2-animal max. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So a goldfish, a cat, and a dog is too much? I mean, it's crazy to me. So I ignored the first letter. Then I got another letter, and that was certified, and it said, please remove one of the animals. I'm sorry, what? I had to get a lawyer. And the lawyer fought them so I could keep my dogs. I mean, that's how crazy HOAs can be. Not all are like that. This specific community was crazy.
And it's funny because you live out east, and there's, it is, like you said, rural and USDA.
Oh, no.
And agriculture.
Not now.
Oh, not now.
Oh, no, this is when I first moved here.
Okay.
Oh,
my bad.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
my neighborhood.
Okay.
And it's so HOAs, I'll tell you about the third nightmare, but HOAs are all different. And mine, ask me how much I pay a month.
How much do you pay a month?
Is it $12?
Wow.
Yeah.
But you don't have anything there, really.
No, we have a community pool, we have a community gym, we have...
I did not even know that.
Oh, yeah. Would you see me in the gym? No. But, and then I have my own pool. When we didn't have a pool, I would go there. But, there's so much. There's kayaking. I did that once, and then I got freaked out because I'm like, that area, I'm like, there's alligators. What am I doing? But they have a lift off there. They have volleyball. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It'd be $12.
Oh, it's a total of at the end, like $140 a year. That's it. Some are $140 a minute, but like my father, he lives in Sun City Center. He pays $800 a month because they have all these activities that he doesn't use. So I mean, really figure out where you're going to go. But I'm going to go back to
what you want to get from it. What do you want? What do you want your community? Do you want to mow your own lawn? Do you consider it exercise?
Oh.
Do you find it therapeutic? If you find you doing your own yard work and your own lawn maintenance and all of that stuff therapeutic, which many of my clients do, they don't necessarily want somebody to do that for them. They enjoy doing that. Then you don't necessarily need to live someplace where that is done for you. Whereas a lot of people choose to live in those types of communities because they no longer want to do
maintenance
those
free. Maintenance free.
So you come down from the cold, you don't want to shovel snow anymore. Awesome. You don't have to do your own lawn care either. That's part of what the HOA will provide for you if you choose to live in one of those communities.
So we figured out the dog situation, and I'm thinking, just go away. But some of these HOAs, my husband works from home, so he's in his office, which faces the pool. And he saw 3 men walking behind our house, and it's just shrubbery right after there. So where are you going? Where are you going? And they're looking around and writing notes. My husband comes out and says, excuse me, this is my property. But there's a lot of HOAs that these people probably were something in a different time frame, and they still want to feel like they're in charge. Simmer down. Simmer down. Like, there's nothing wrong. What's going on? But when we got the 3rd letter, I'm not kidding you, we got a letter saying we had too many acorns in my driveway. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I believe
Too many acorns in my driveway. And I went out and I'm like, did someone count these? I mean, like, there's 9. But I got a letter saying that I have to remove them. Why would you say that? It's obvious, we'll sweep them away. But when, it's crazy. Some of these HOAs are crazy.
And some of these people just don't have anything better to do.
They don't. And, we're talking about, yes, some HOAs will say these are the only approved plants. Or this is the only approved mulch. Or this was one of my favorites. We were not allowed to put flags up. And we put the American flag up, and we got a letter. I gave it to my lawyer, fought it, and they were still fighting us. But just for spite, I think all neighbors on my cul-de-sac decided to put up a flag. So you're coming after me, you're coming out after everybody, and they finally dropped it. But stupid things. There's a lot of stupid things, but there's a lot of good things. My father has an ordinance: you can't have more than 5 lawn ornaments.
So if you collect garden gnomes and you live in Sun City Center, choose your 5 favorite.
And I want to say it should go back to 4, because one time I'm coming in his driveway and he's older, so he's parked weird. And I'm coming out, and I ran over one of the lawn ornaments. Do you know what it did? It ripped my entire undercarriage down.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
All because of that duck. Literally, and it was a duck that they dress up for the holidays, and they were really upset. You're upset about the duck. Look at my car. But anyway, I digress. So HOAs can be very unique. And Merryl said a good real estate agent will sit you down and say, what I'm presenting to you is the HOA, and please read this, sign that I gave this to you. Take the time, because
that's part of our job. So we will make sure that you understand everything that goes into the community that you might be looking at. By law, we do have to show you that addendum that tells you about your HOA, the fees, what it covers. Do you pay it annually? Do you pay it quarterly? How much do you pay? What does it cover? And we'll go through that. And there's always a way to do research also and find out what the energy level. I mean, if we don't already know it, we know most everything that there is to know about all the communities anyway already. But if there's something that we need to dive more deeply into to find out for you, we will.
Absolutely. So again, trust us, Google us, know that we are true to our word. We care about you, and we want to find the perfect home to fit your lifestyle.
We do indeed.
And as again, hope you have a fabulous day.
And thank you for tuning in.
Till next time.
Till next time. Bye.